In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a formula in Excel. Go ahead and launch Excel on your device. When Excel opens, you should see a blank workbook with a grid of cells labeled with letters at the top and numbers along the left side. If a workbook with sample data appears instead, that is fine. The process is exactly the same and you can use any sheet that is open. Now, click the empty cell where you want the answer to appear. This cell will hold the result of your calculation, not the raw numbers you are adding or comparing. You will notice a thick border around the cell you click, and its address will show up just above the grid on the left, for example A1 or C5. Remember which cell you picked, because every formula you create here will display its answer inside this same box. Once the cell is selected, type the equal sign on your keyboard. You will see the equal sign appear inside the cell and also in the formula bar at the top. In Excel, every formula must start with this equal sign, otherwise Excel will treat what you type as plain text. A tiny detail beginners miss is that you should not add a space before the equal sign, just start directly with it. Next, you will add your math or your function. This is where you tell Excel what kind of calculation you want. Right after the equal sign, you can type numbers, cell addresses, or a function name. As you type, Excel often suggests functions in a small drop-down list under the cell, which can help you recognize common options. For a simple start, try cell clicking. Type the first cell address or simply click on the cell you want to include. For example, click A1, then type a plus sign, then click B1. Your formula will look like equals A1 plus B1 in the formula bar. When you click cells instead of typing their addresses, you reduce typing mistakes and you can clearly see which cells are highlighted in the grid. With that idea in place, use basic math symbols to control the operation. The plus sign adds, the minus sign subtracts, the asterisk multiplies, and the forward slash divides. You can mix these in one formula, like equals A1 plus B1 minus C1, and Excel will follow normal math order. If you ever see an unexpected result, check whether you used the correct symbol, since typing a plus instead of a minus is a very common slip. Now, for more power, try the insert function approach by typing a built-in function name in capital letters, such as equals sum, equals average, or equals count, followed by an opening parenthesis. As soon as you type the opening parenthesis, Excel often shows a tooltip explaining what the function expects, like a list of cells or a range, which helps you choose the right arguments. If you are using a function, drag your mouse over the cells you want to calculate while the parenthesis is still open. You will see a marching ants border around the selected block and the range, such as A1:A10, appear between the parentheses. Then type a closing parentheses to finish your range. The full formula might look like equals sum open parentheses A1:A10 close parentheses in the bar at the top. After your formula looks correct, press Enter on your keyboard to instantly see the calculated result. The cell will switch from showing the formula to showing the final number. In most cases, the result updates immediately, and if you later change any of the input cells, this answer cell recalculates without you doing anything else. To check or change your work, click the cell again to view or edit the underlying formula in the formula bar at the top. The formula reappears in the bar, while the cell still shows the result in the grid, so you can compare both. You can adjust cell references or functions right there, then press Enter again to update the value. You have now created your first Excel formula that calculates automatically from the cells you chose. If this helped you get a real answer in your sheet, please give the video a quick thumbs up and maybe subscribe for more simple Excel walkthroughs.